Hi there, my name is Srikanth Acharya and welcome to the brand new series we call Say Hello with Nam and Shri. As a part of this series, we are going to be doing the first episode today and we are going to be meeting Saveen Hegde. Now, Saveen Hegde is an engineer, like most people in Bangalore. He graduated out of PES Institute of Technology and worked with General Motors as a design engineer for about 4 to 5 years. 5 years down the line, he realized he had different passion and started a business called 7 Intelligence, where he offers training for corporates. What I am meeting him today is for another initiative called PunchTantraa. Let's meet Saveen. Saveen Hegde is a successful entrepreneur and a motivational speaker who has delivered workshops to several Fortune 500 companies. He's a TEDx speaker and ranked among the top 3 humorous speakers in India and Sri Lanka by Toastmasters. He is also the co-founder of PunchTantraa. PunchTantraa is one-of-a-kind collaboration of diversely talented individuals who aim at spreading laughter through a unique and unconventional art form, radical mime. PunchTantraa's claim to fame has been the several entertainment performances and TV shows on NDTV. Hi Saveen.
Hey Srikanth.
How are you doing today?
Good. Nice to see you. Nice
likewise. Likewise. Tell our audience what is PunchTantraa and how did it happen to be?
Okay, so PunchTantraa is an entertainment company. So it started about 3 years back. We wanted to do something that was fun, replacement for movies that are there in and around Bangalore. So it had to be extremely entertaining. You've seen our live show.
Yes.
So that was our initiative to entertain Bangalore people. It started off with one show. People getting together who were doing this back in college.
Right.
And we were all competing against each other in college. And we met and said, let's put up one show and have a great time. And it started with that, and we got a standing ovation in the first show.
Okay.
So today we are at about 100 odd public shows.
Wow, that's
we
amazing.
We performed for some of the biggest brands in Bangalore, all the corporate houses you can think of, Oracle, IBM, Saskin, Titan, so many shows, and this is what we love doing today. So it started off with one show. We didn't know where it's going to take us, but we had to start.
Good. So I've seen some of your shows and
Yes.
I've really enjoyed them. On your website it says you are the country's only radical mime performers,
Yeah.
right? Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So now tell us, what is that?
Radical mime is very difficult to explain verbally. You have to see it live. So what we do is there is no actor on stage who speaks a dialogue.
Okay.
So all of them are miming.
Okay.
But there's a single source of sound who's kind of giving different dialogues, sound effects. Everything's given by one person who's the narrator.
Right.
So that is why it's radically different mime.
Okay.
So that's why it's called as radical mime.
Okay.
Nobody else does this. So we do spoofing of ads, movies, current affairs. We have about 10-12 people on stage who do this, and there's no props used, like no properties. If you need a chair, we become the chair. If you need an aeroplane, we become the aeroplane. So that is a unique element, which brings out the wow factor in the performance.
Right. I'm sure words will not do justice.
Yes.
And you got to see it. Let me try to insert a clipping into this if it's possible to get an idea.
In India, people drive at the left of the road. In America, people drive on the right of the road. But our local auto rickshaws drive in the middle of the road. But in Bangalore, we drive on whatever is left on the road.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैडम, क्या आपके घर में हार्पिक है? क्या उसमें नमक है?
Yes, that's one thing. Yeah.
Now I hear the minimum qualification to be a part of your team is that you must be an engineer. Is that true?
Very differently put. All of us who started the team were engineers. There was one person who was a doctor. But
Okay.
then he moved to Hyderabad. So all
Okay.
of us
He got
currently-
disqualified.
He got disqualified.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So all of us are engineers because you need to laugh at yourself
Right.
first before you can make others laugh. I think it's a very important qualification.
So we are right now at the
Yes,
new
we-
PunchTantraa office.
Yeah,
Tell us a
it's-
little bit about it.
It's not an office, like we wanted a studio of sorts where we could rehearse, ideate, because this is a creative field and we can't hit a creative roadblock. We would find it very difficult to find two things for performances. One is the performance stage itself, and the other one was rehearsal space. Because we're a big team, we needed an enclosed space to rehearse.
Right.
So we would go to different places in Bangalore. It was very difficult to find places for weekends specifically.
Ah.
That's why we thought we should have a space of our own. So we recently found a place very close to Lal Bagh. So it's not yet set up, but I would love to show you the
Yeah.
place.
Alright, so we are in the PunchTantraa Studio. So tell us a little bit more about your.
So when we started, we had no idea, to be honest. Like I said, we wanted one good show. We want to go back to performing days, how we used to do it in college.
Right.
That was the idea when we started off. But today we have about 15 people in our team. Almost 35-40% of the team members are doing it full time. We have full-fledged rehearsals.
Excellent.
And so on. So what they do is ideate, go and meet people, meet the press, write things for the video. We also plan to do a regular video material because we are not present online as much as
Right. You were one of the finalists in the YouTube Comedy Hunt.
YouTube India was conducting a comedy hunt
Right.
because they wanted a lot of people to put out comedy stuff online, and that was not our forte.
Right.
So we thought, let's give it a shot. And we didn't know about the direction. There is a lot of angles, lighting, a lot of things. But
Right.
we thought, let's start. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So fortunately, we were in the top few teams. We got to meet some of the guys who are experts at video comedy material, like AIB and Kannan and Biswa. All these guys are excellent at video comedy.
Absolutely.
So we got to meet them, interact with them, get inputs from them of what is missing in our things, and that was a great experience in itself.
Congratulations, and I heard you guys also opened for Kapil Sharma when he performed in Bangalore.
That was in Palace Grounds. We had a lot of people. That was like big exposure for us because we used to perform for 300, 400, at most 800 to 900 people, but that
Right.
was in thousands.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult for us to grasp the whole crowd at the very beginning because we had to open the show, we had to start, and then Kapil Sharma came in and performed.
Okay. Okay. I want to ask you. You guys are a bunch of engineers. There's plenty of engineers who are out there.
yes.
What would your word of advice be to them?
There is no advice as such. A lot of us have ideas. I mean, we ourselves had a lot of ideas, and we didn't know how to bring it to real life
Right.
in the beginning. So we just thought, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
A lot of times we think we need a perfect office space. We need a lot of investment. We need the right people. We need the right ideas. We need support from our family.
Right.
We look for a lot of support outside, but I think the main confidence comes from you feeling that I can do it.
Right.
So just start and you'll find people similarly thinking around. What I would like to tell everybody is to, whatever ideas you have, it can be a business idea, it can be starting a restaurant. It's not as difficult as you think
Yeah.
it is in your mind.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, don't
Just do
overthink
it.
it. Yeah, just start small
Right.
because somebody will come and help you.
So tell us a little bit more about Bangalore Laughter Carnival. That sounds pretty interesting. I've been to one of those.
You've been to one
Yes,
of the Bangalore
yes.
Laughter Carnival. We thought when we wanted to perform, we didn't get a stage. We had to create a stage for
Right.
ourselves. We thought, let's give this stage to a lot of upcoming artists.
Right.
We are not big, but we'll do all the logistics work for them.
Right.
Organize the show, get them an audience, and a lot of artists perform in bars and pubs where people are not interested in the art, but
Right.
they just have a good time.
Correct.
But still they go and perform there. But in this Bangalore Laughter Carnival, we have a dedicated audience come in there just to support and encourage the artists.
Right.
And that was a great feeling for a lot of people. I mean,
Fantastic.
people who performed with us have gone on to do very big things. We had the beatboxer Sudeep who went on to
Right.
the semi-finals of India's Got Talent.
Okay.
One of the finalists of India's Got Talent, Srikanth Acharya, is a shadow artist. He
Okay.
performed with us 2 years back.
Okay.
So all these guys are great artists, and we got to share stage with them at the same time. So that's been a great experience for us.
Excellent. I know there are a lot of people who would like to be a part of it. Is there any way that they can be a part of PunchTantraa?
PunchTantraa, yes, we are very open to people. We are looking at anybody who can express themselves because PunchTantraa is PunchTantraa. Punch is Punch.
Yes.
Tantra has an extra A. That extra A is for exaggeration. So anybody who can exaggerate their emotions, expressions are welcome to join our team. We are year-round open. There's no specific period of auditioning.
Okay.
So at any point in time, just log on to our website and say, I'm interested. And now since we have a dedicated space, they can come in anytime and audition for us.
Can I audition?
Are you sure you want to audition?
Alright,
So here we're going to take an audition of Srikanth, and he's ready, and we have our judges. So this is going to be a demo audition. So we have our 3 auditioners. We have Vikas, Arjun, Laza, and we have Srikanth who's ready to audition. Srikanth, are you ready? Okay, he's nervous.
I'm Srikanth. I run a business, and on weekends I like to have fun. Okay.
So, are you an engineer?
Yes, I'm an engineer.
Then you are welcome. So, which is your favorite movie line?
ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर.
Okay, now we'll play a simple game which is called as hash.
Hash. Okay.
Happy, angry, sad, happy.
Okay.
Then you will have to deliver the same line. Happily, angrily, sadly, and again happily. And the first happy and last happy should not be the same.
Yes, sir.
ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर. Okay. ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर. What is the third one? Sad. And the last one is ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर. Wow. Okay, great.
That's really great. We'll let you know the results as soon as possible.
That was the audition. I've done that before.
So Saveen, now let's do the rapid fire round. I'll not show you the questions.
Oh my God. Okay. Rapid
Right, so
fire.
yes. So, which is your favorite holiday spot?
We all went to Dubai, and Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
So that's my favorite holiday spot. The world's fastest roller coaster is there.
Okay.
It was
All
a
right.
memorable moment going on that with my sister. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite cuisine and your favorite restaurant?
Favorite cuisine is I love Indian food, non-vegetarian Indian food. So
Okay.
Anything that falls in this bracket works well.
Okay.
And my mom's cuisine is the best.
All right. Your most successful pickup line?
Most pickup line I can say, but successful is
You
not
don't know.
very.
Okay.
I don't have any. You need to help me out with that.
All right. Let's pass this one.
Okay.
Your most memorable moment?
Most memorable moment, there are quite a few thanks to the kind of work we do. Like, every time we get a standing ovation has been the most memorable moment. But one of the first we got was back in college when I was performing. 4,000, 5,000 people were there. It was the last show in our college,
Okay.
PESIT. So that was easily one of the most memorable moments.
Excellent. All right. Your most embarrassing situation till date?
This happened in one of our shows again. We were performing before Kapil Sharma, like I said, and we were all very excited to see him. So they do a security dry run, which we didn't know. So they got somebody who looks like Kapil Sharma, and they got him in with the same kind of security. And we were running to click pictures with him, only to realize he's not the real guy. Yes.
Okay. That must have been something.
That was pretty embarrassing. Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is that maybe one day I'll stop trying doing things. So today I don't have that fear. I don't worry about the outcome too much.
Right.
So I just say, let's try. It might work, it might not work. So the day the most feared thing is the day I stop doing that. That I start feeling comfortable with whatever I'm doing and say, let's not try. So that's the biggest fear. Yeah.
The biggest prank, either you played on somebody or you've been played on?
The one I remember is, again, one of my closest friends in college. I started messaging him like I was a girl. We were from mechanical engineering. There were no women.
There were no girls in that class.
So I started messaging him, and he got too serious with it. So we used to make him run from one corner of the class, one corner of our campus to the other, saying, "I'm waiting here. Why don't you come there?" And he would run before us, and we would laugh at him. We went on for almost a month and a half.
That your biggest aspiration?
Biggest aspiration is, I think, to live a balanced life, to be able to travel when you want to be able to spend some time with your friends, to be able to do things that you like. Do this your entire life. That's my aspiration. Not be able to stop it probably after a big milestone in your life.
Right.
Most of them consider marriage as a big milestone. After that, you stop doing things. But Srikanth is also one of my inspirations, that after marriage he's doing more things. So yeah, so that is, I've seen a lot of my friends who get into that zone where they say, okay, now I'm married, I can't do a lot of those things. Or now I moved to a different city, now I've got this big job, now I can't do a lot of things. So my aspiration is to continue doing what you love doing all throughout your life, irrespective of what happens.
Excellent. Fantastic, you've been awesome. It was great fun speaking to you. Keep rocking, and may PunchTantraa grow to become a global brand
Thank you
soon.
so much. Very rarely people do things for fun on a weekend, and I think Anamita and Srikanth have been doing it for quite some time, and they actually promote this element of fun, food, and
Travel.
Namanshi.in, you have to log in, and these are very good friends, and they do what they promote, and that's very rare to see today in this world. So go have a look. You get a lot of inspiration from it as well. Yes.
So folks, if you want to have a good laugh, visit the website PunchTantraa.in, find out when the next show is, book that and be there.
Yes.
See you.
Thank you. Thank you.